Hey everybody, this is Mr. Gadget54 here again, and I made another new video today. Today, we're going to talk about the Hot Wheels Fast and Furious 2019 Walmart exclusive set. Although I don't have the full set, I have the Chevy Monte Carlo from that set, and this is the Tokyo Drift Chevy Monte Carlo. Yes, I love this car. I must say, this Chevy Monte Carlo appeared in Too Fast and Furious. Roman had one. His was like a black, red, and white. It was used as a demolition derby car in the Barstow Speedway. And after that scene, it was never seen again. So that was a pretty intense scene. I love demolition derbies. So let's have a look at this car right here. I'm going to take it out of the package. I decided to buy two of them because they're my favorite cars. So there we go. Here is the Fast and Furious set. I love these movies. I grew up watching these movies as a kid, including me. 1970 Chevy Monte Carlo. This is my newest score right now. Whoa. That was not cool. No, that was my fault. Alright, so it says Fast and Furious, collect them all. We got the 1987 Buick Grand National that was seen at the very beginning of Fast and Furious 4, which came out back in 2009. I love that movie. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. And I remember Dom, Han, and Letty and his crew were hijacking a semi-truck, and they were getting gasoline. And that part was pretty intense. The tanker truck caught on fire and it exploded. Man, that was crazy. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you should see the fourth movie, and it will feature this Buick Grand National right here. So after the beginning, it was never seen again. I don't know what happened to the car in the movie. It probably must have been stored away in Dom's garage, or who knows. I never see that car again for the rest of the series. Just only the beginning of the fourth movie, and that's it. So I couldn't find the Buick Grand National and the Evo right here, Mitsubishi Lancer Evo or Evolution. I couldn't find them at Walmart. I asked two employees, and they told me this is all they got. So I told them, hey, thanks for trying to help me. And I was pretty disappointed. So the only cars I found were obviously the Chevy Monte Carlo that you see right here. Let me get a close-up look. That's the one I have. The Nissan 370Z. I saw this car in Fast 5 driven by Giselle when they were doing that car camera testing scene in their warehouse or hideout. Fast 5 took place in Brazil. They were like practicing how they're gonna get so fast. Like they need a really fast car so the cameras can't catch them. I remember that scene. That part was pretty fun. And Han said, "I think I'm in love." Oh man, that was funny right there. I also did find the 1961 Chevy Impala or Impala, but I pronounce it Impala. And a fun fact about this car right here, it was actually named after an animal, a wild African animal called the Impala, or Impala. But that's pretty cool, you know? Same as the Ford Mustang. That car was named after the wild horse, the Mustang. So that's pretty cool right there. I did my research on cars being named after animals, and that was pretty awesome. So here's the 1995 Mazda RX-7, seen in the first Fast and Furious movie, and after that, never seen again. But this one's very similar to Dom's RX-7, Dominic Toretto's RX-7 from the first race. So, if you're wondering where does this car appear, well, it appears at the Race Wars scene when Dom gives Brian the address to the Race Wars location. And when there are a lot of imports, customized cars, I got like nostalgic early 2000s vibe. Oh man, I was feeling it. Woo, I was feeling it alright. Oh boy, that was pretty cool. So Letty was driving her Nissan 240 SX. Then this guy in this Mazda RX-7 right here, this white one in particular, I believe that's the same one. I may have to look it up again. And if it is, then I can confirm it is the same one. So he was pretty much trying to flirt with Letty. When if Dom was there, Dom wouldn't like that. So he was trying to flirt with Letty, and he kept like flirting with her. But Letty decided to show them who's boss, and Letty won the race while the guy in the Mazda RX-7 lost. That was like instant karma. So if you make the wrong choice, instant karma might come back to you. So I believe the guy in the white Mazda RX-7, I think he learned his lesson not to do that anymore. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I think he learned his lesson not to do that. But I love his white RX-7. I know I should have brought that one, but I already have a few Mazda RX-7s. So if I go back to Walmart, I'll buy it again. Or just buy the RX-7, the Nissan 370Z, and the 61 Impala. I might buy two of the RX-7s, two of the 370Zs, and two of the 61 Impalas. And if I find these Mitsubishi Evo from Too Fast and Furious, and the Buick Grand National. This one right here. These two. I'll buy duplicates like these two. See how I bought these two? Like the same car. Yeah, so we got some artwork. Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift. This car was seen at the very beginning of Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift. It was showing a montage of Sean in his high school. And he was working on his Monte Carlo, and his Monte Carlo looked pretty awesome. And the football jock named Clay, who drives a red convertible Dodge Viper. I love that car, by the way. Oh, man, I don't appreciate Clay. You know what he did to the Monte Carlo? He had the nerves to throw a baseball ball, or bat, but a ball, through the windshield right here. Let me get the car out. The back window right here was all cracked, the window. So Clay, the football player or jock, or leader of that football team of the high school, threw a baseball right in there, and the glass shattered. Not all of it, but there was like a hole, and Sean nearly got injured or whatnot, or got cut from that glass. And Sean wasn't pretty happy, so he decided to challenge him to a race. And the race scene was pretty awesome. You should go watch that scene on YouTube. I think it's still on YouTube if you don't know what I'm talking about. But that was pretty awesome what Sean did. He decided to get back at him by racing, although it didn't end very well. Clay started ramming his car at Sean's car. Then once Sean rammed his Monte Carlo at Clay's car, Clay ended up crashing. Sean won, but he ended up crashing himself too, and he got injured. And that part was pretty cool, but not for the characters. I bet it was not fun. Oops, sorry about that. So yeah, this Monte Carlo was seen at the very beginning of Tokyo Drift. And after that, it was never seen again. The last time we hear about it is when Sean was being interrogated by the police. They mentioned that they crushed his car, and Sean got really mad. I mean, who wouldn't? I would love to have a 71 Monte Carlo. And his mom wasn't very happy, so she decided to send Sean to live with his father in Japan. And that's how the full story of Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift begins. So, this is my newest score right here. There's the artwork. I love the artwork. It just looks beautiful. So let's have a close-up look of the car right there. We already see in the package, so let's have a close-up look. Oh, sorry about that. Absolutely beautiful. I just love this car. They got the color scheme right. The rims good. I'd love to see a Fast and Furious logo next to this car. 1970 Chevy Monte Carlo. Except the interior looks different, but hey, it's a Hot Wheels car. Here's the base if you're interested. So yeah, we got two 1970s Monte Carlos in Fast and Furious. One in Too Fast and Furious, and the other one in Tokyo Drift. You know, that'd be pretty cool if they released Roman's Monte Carlo from the second Fast and Furious. Why they didn't do that, you know? That would be pretty cool if they released it. They just had to give it the matte colors, like matte black, matte white, and red, and his number right there, and the rims, like color the rims. That would be pretty sweet. Let me know in the comments if you think they should have released that car in the next set. Although it would have to say Too Fast and Furious next to it, because it is the Too Fast and Furious car. Well, this is a Tokyo Drift car, but I love this car. It's a pretty mean looking machine. So yeah, so this car appeared at the very beginning of Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift. So there you go, everybody. That was my review of the Tokyo Drift Monte Carlo. I love these Monte Carlos so much. It's so sad in the movie, of course, Tokyo Drift, Clay was being disrespectful to it, but Sean was having a conversation with Clay's girl, and Clay it was kind of his fault because Clay overreacted, but, Sean and Clay's girl were having a good time, and Sean insulted him. Yeah, and he insulted Clay. That was pretty funny. Then I heard one of his friends or teammates said, "Get that piece of junk out here." I decided not to say the profanity word that they said in the movie, because I don't want to try not to cuss or anything, so I'm trying to make my videos kid friendly. So I'm going to replace that curse word with the word junk. So one of them in the background kicks their feet or something like that to the car when Sean's Monte Carlo leaves, and one of them said, "Get that piece of junk out of here." Clay gets a ball and he throws it at the back window of Sean's Monte Carlo. That was not good. Oh boy. It was not. So, alright everybody. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day. Comment, subscribe, like the video, and have a nice, wonderful day, everybody.